All right, want to learn how these push-pull cables work on an aircraft? Stay tuned and we'll show you how. So getting into it, I was watching one of the YouTube shows I watched called Kit Plane Enthusiast, where this guy has built a 750 Cruiser, has a Pitts, and is building this super, what do you call it, 750 Super Duty. So for those that don't know, I am a technical counselor for the EAA for power plant and composites. And this question might come up every now and then, but I'd show it on a video. So in his video, he didn't quite know how to do this because when you get a Lycoming engine or a Continental, they're usually geared towards certified general aviation aircraft where all this stuff has already been figured out. So it's not really a um, like an IKEA thing where you just follow the instructions or something like that. You'll just get an engine in a box with some certification paperwork. But here is the throttle connection and a mixture connection right here, showing you how all that works. And anyway, just to let you know, this type of cable does need to be secured against something for it to work correctly. So here's an excellent photo from the Vans Air Force showing this one was able to clamp on to this part on the engine right here. They actually have like two little bosses just for the throttle and the mixture. But this is about as perfect of an installation as you can get on this. I'm not sure if this particular model is able to do that with this 0360 that he got, but that's showing you like the prime method of how you would attach that. And again, this outer sleeve has to resist against something on both ends for these cables to extend and retract correctly. And it's a huge safety item. You can't just like sit it there and pray because your engine will not work right. So this is just showing you that setup. And that's the ideal way to do it. Bolted directly onto the engine or clamped onto the engine because the engine vibrates independent from the engine mount. A secondary option that would not be as good, but if there's no other way, is maybe a couple 8L clamps off of the engine tubing. That's not ideal, but definitely getting towards something like that would be the best way to go. But just I'd point that out for people that don't know, because this is kind of like tribal knowledge, or it's there might be a kit out there, like a full accessory kit for an engine, especially from someone like Vans might have that. I was surprised this didn't come up in this Kit Plane Enthusiast video, that he didn't have that part that he needed. Hopefully that makes sense to everyone. Of you definitely don't want it dangling like that. You want it to look more like this, where this end of this outer sleeve is restricted from motion front to back and in all directions, and then this will actually work correctly. So best of luck, and definitely reach out to the EAA with their technical counselors for the power plant. Experienced people with that, and they can definitely steer you in the right direction for your project. If the question comes up, you definitely want to get this stuff right, and it could be missed in inspection. So yeah, it's important to know how these things work.